In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how we generated $30,000 in semaglutide sales in just 7 days. And you heard that right. And this is assuming if you guys are already running paid ads. And even in this video, for the people that own medical aesthetic clinics or even med spas that offer semaglutide, I'm just going to go over how we're getting ads up and how you can too. All right. So I want to start off with defining we're very much using paid ads and content as a proxy to see what is converting from a content standpoint and what's actually bringing in sales. So I'm going to show you some metrics of a clinic that I'm actually fractional CMO of. We're actually on track to do 150K in sales a month. And again, last week we hit 30K in semaglutide sales. But this is a subset of data from when we opened. And we opened on July of 2023. And this data was July 2023 to December 31st, 2023, right? So just factoring in semaglutide here, but you can see total in the business, we spent $62,000 to generate $245,000. But the most important thing here right now is, semaglutide. That's what you clicked on for. In this instance, we spent $15,000 in paid ads on social to generate $106,000 in revenue. And then extrapolating from that, we had 1,008 sales with a cost per sale of $15.14, which meant for every $15.14 that we spent on Meta, we essentially made a semaglutide sale. And this is just front-end data. There's more in terms of like repeat clients and whatnot, but this just gives a good North Star to point in the right direction. And it worked, right? We're on track for 150K a month in sales, and we just closed 30K in semaglutide sales last week. So knowing this, it costs us $15.14 to acquire one semaglutide client. We knew that, one, let's put people in by volume because we know the price of one client on the top of funnel sale, and then on the middle of funnel, and really all that meant was from our front desk staff, guest relations, whatever you want to call it, let's tweak it a bit where we can increase one lifetime value and then also increase sales of our repeat clients as well. So all that really means is getting more cash up front, and then also prioritizing our monthly recurring revenue, which if you guys don't have that at your clinic, highly recommend it because we want to be in the repeat business, not the always thinking about sales each month business. You know what I mean? So here's the secret is what we did. Actually, I'll show you the piece of creative that we used. And here, so not only am I chief marketing officer of Set Med Spa, I'm also a consulting agency specific for aesthetics. And what we do here is how we got this semaglutide ad up was focusing on value first, right? So you can just check this out on my page, shoot me a follow if you want to know, if you want to see more on how we structure things. But essentially, we created a value-driven video, pretty much no offer, you know what I mean, to one, capture people's attention, and then just let our years of experience, the values we bring, sell for itself, right, in terms of this specific service. And again, we were running this ad and we were getting sales for semaglutide. So every $15.40 that we spent, we got a semaglutide sale, right? But once they became a lead, right, and again, we're not offering anything, and for semaglutide, we essentially can't, just given the regulations with Ozempic and all that stuff. But and we don't have a legit scripts, certification. It's in the works, but focusing on, hey, we know how much it takes to bring in one client. Let's keep on doing that, bring more people in by volume, and really focus in on middle of funnel sales, how we can, one, guide our front desk staff to not only get paid in full, 3 months paid in full, and then also prioritize, getting paid in full on our repeat clients. So what we did was, when we were appointment setting, the deal was $99 semaglutide, right? It's pretty typical. But to get that $9.99, you would have to pay 3 months in advance, right? So again, getting cash up front. And by definition, if you guys are just doing a month-to-month thing, and we could go in and hey, if they do cancel, they need a 30-day written notice, yada, yada, yada. But for each client that we close, we essentially, when we're doing month to month, you know what I mean? We've essentially extended that 3 months, right? Or 2 months, right? They're paying in full for 3 months. And if they don't take it, it would be $149, right? So how we were able to generate $30K in sales in last week or in the last 7 days, was that, right? And I know what you're thinking, hey, that's a lot of upfront sales. Yes, but then also what we did too was we offered that to our repeat clients. And before we were scheduling out for our front desk staff to call in 30-minute increments. We essentially just shortened that to 5, right? We shortened that to 5 increments on how we would call our current clientele with that offer, which we found out because it was 30 minutes before, that was alienating, or the bottleneck was we weren't communicating with our new leads enough, right? So essentially tackling it from both fronts, one, getting paid in full, and then optimizing our essentially follow-up strategy from our front desk staff, essentially made all the difference, right? In terms of, and I just realized I wasn't doing full screen this whole time, made all the difference in terms of, this $30,000 sales week that we had. Hopefully that helped in terms of growing your own clinic and pointing you in the right direction of how to, one, increase lifetime value of your own clients at your own clinic, and then hopefully pointing you in the right direction of thinking about getting monthly recurring revenue for your clinic. It doesn't have to be just necessarily semaglutide. It could be a monthly maintenance plan for Botox, right? Or body contouring, something along those lines. There's multiple ways to do it. And if you want to know more about how you can do an authority funnel or this type of thing at your own clinic, feel free to shoot me a follow and shoot me a message, Grow, and I'd be happy to hop on a call with you and discuss what that looks like. Thanks for watching this video, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.